This newsreel is being brought to you by Northcrest Medical Center. If you walk down the hallways of the old Bransford Center in Springfield, you'll see some old photographs of some students that graduated there many years ago. It's kind of fun to look at them and wonder where they are now. Unfortunately, over the years, the building fell into disarray and was pretty much abandoned, but then one day somebody decided to resurrect it with the goal again to reach out to the youth of our community to see if they could get them excited about math and reading and science. And on this day set aside for personal academic achievement, if you look at the faces of the children in this report, I think you'll come to the same conclusion I did. They were successful.
I'm thrilled to see everybody here tonight. Love seeing all the little faces and all the kids. They're so excited, and the teachers, the kids, the teachers, the parents, all those are my heroes. So I'm really thrilled to see so many people here tonight. We wanted to do something special. The police department's down here on a regular basis. Jason, David, for that matter, in the back we've got Adam and Seth over here. We got police officers down here on a regular basis. They're not down here walking around keeping the peace. They're down here working with these kids. If you see these police officers down here and they're doing their math homework and they're helping the kids with the reading and all of that, it really is touching. It really touches your heart to see that, and that's a major part of what we're all about. Part of what we're about, of course, is safety. And all these officers that are here this evening, for the most part, these are specialized guys. They're on the bike unit. Because they're on bicycles and because there are so many dangers out here relative to bicycles, we wanted to do some things with the kids to kind of recognize and do some special things for the kids relative to bikes. So with that, I'll turn things over to Sergeant Head, and he can tell you a little bit about what we're going to do.
Okay. Well, first of all, I'd like to thank Miss Carolyn and Miss Z and Chief Thompson for allowing us to be out here and participate, Lieutenant Watkins too, because we've had such a great time. It's been the highlight of our day as much as we've been able to be out here. We've had a great time with them, absolutely. But today, as we have promised them, we're going to give a helmet to each and every girl and boy, and we have two special prizes that Miss Z is going to draw for here in a second. But first of all, we're going to give the helmets out. When Officer Hyde calls your name up, just come up here and grab your helmet and then go back to your seat, okay? All right.
Maria Chapman. Jordan Melba.
Hey.
Miss Carolyn.
Centavia Bird.
All right, now for the boys.
Dason Springer.
That's all yours.
Looks like we got one or two little shot.
This program is something that not only works with teachers and some paid people, but it's really important that we have volunteers. It's really important that we have people who are here to help. And even if it's just reading to a child, or even if it's just doing a little bit of basic math or things like that, it's very important that we have volunteers here. We'd like to run a summer program, 8 hours a day, 8 weeks of the summer. We want to teach your kids how to swim. We want to keep them doing math and stuff. We want to have sports involved. We got a whole lot of things we would like to do this summer. We cannot do it without volunteers. So if you have the time, if you're bringing your children down here, or it's a nephew or a niece or whatever, and you can volunteer some time here. We would love to have you here as a volunteer, working with the kids, working with the teachers, working with the staff.
And it's just amazing what you have done yourselves and what the teachers y'all have brought out of these wonderful kids, and also the volunteers. I can't say enough. You know, I'm kind of like me and Chief. We just kind of stay behind the scenes, and other people do the work. But there's a whole lot of other people that are doing the work. And I thank Carolyn and all the staff that have just been so unselfish and so tremendous in coming over here and just getting this going. You know, this has been a long journey. It's been 2 years getting the building just in this shape to where we can start this after-school program. And it's been nothing but the grace of God to get us to this point. And as we said before, we believe in these young kids. We believe in every soul, every life. And we believe that we have an opportunity to do something special here. And something special is going on right here at Bransford. And we're going to make a difference. We believe it. We believe we're going to make a difference in these lives. And if we can just touch one life, that's really all we're worried about. If we can touch one life and make a difference, because you know the situation with our youth in this city. So we're doing everything we can to hit this off. We're going to start with what we got. But God has just really blessed us to be able to, you know, start planting some seeds, some positive seeds, to allow these children to experience things they've never have experienced before. So I thank you. I thank you for this opportunity and for coming out tonight and supporting your future, because this is the future of our city. God bless you. Thank you.
What are we doing here today?
Well, the Bransford Pride after-school program is just a small facet of what we've got planned or envisioned for the Bransford Center. We're very proud of these kids because this is what it's all about. This is where the heart of this project is. We're trying to do something to help shape our youth, to give them a positive outlet and let them know that somebody cares about them, that they can have a future, that they have things, that there are options out there besides what they see other kids do. So this is a good start, and we're starting early, but the entire scope of this project is much greater. We expect this to be kind of like a shopping mall, if you will, of programs and services that would benefit the community, and we're inviting other agencies to come over here as we continue to develop this space. We're talking to like the YMCA, Mid-Cumberland, anybody that is helping the community providing services. We invite you to come over here and talk to us about having a lease or a suite or a place to run your programs right here in the heart of the community where it needs to be.
Smokey actually recorded the entire awards and graduation ceremony this evening. We're going to let you see that uncut and in its entirety. But first, a brief commercial from Northcrest Medical Center, one of our amazing sponsors. If you're interested in participating, whether it's donating your time or money to the Bransford Center, we'll leave links and contact information below the video.
It may be the most important picture you'll ever have taken. A high-tech image with remarkable clarity that can help diagnose your medical condition and potentially save your life. Advanced medical imaging, all the services you need with convenience and compassion. Northcrest Medical Center, bringing exceptional care to our community.
I have for Nathaniel Chapman a reading award. Michael Bigby also for reading. MJ is now working on first grade site work. For spelling, I have Anaya. For math, I have Jason Springer. Jason can do any math problem that you put in front of him quickly. He is such a strong math student. And another reading award goes to DeMarquez Woodard.
All right, I'm Miss Ann, and I'm so privileged to get to work with these first graders. They brighten my day. I have such a good bond with these children. I learn from them, they learn from me, they learn from each other, and it's a really great thing that we have going here. My first award recipient is Miss Carmela Fulbright, and she is receiving both a spelling award and a reading award. This girl can read and spell. Starting next week, she and one more student are going to begin working on the 3rd grade sight word list, mastered 1st and 2nd grades, and she could be recorded to show what a student should sound like when they're reading. Way to go. Next, I have my friend Willie Bigby. And Willie is receiving a spelling award and a reading award. I want to say that both Willie and Cammie made over 100 on last Friday's spelling test. One made 101, one made 102. I was very proud of both of them. Now, I want to tell a quick story about Willie and the sight words. Willie had not yet mastered the 1st grade sight word list. And one day, Officer Hyde was volunteering with us. He sat with Willie and went over sight words for about 45 minutes. The next week, Willie had mastered the 1st grade sight word list. On Tuesday, he mastered the 2nd grade sight word list. Next week, we're moving on to the 3rd grade list. I'm very proud of you, Willie Bigby. My next award recipient, I had the privilege of being her kindergarten teacher last year, and I'm enjoying working with her this year, Miss Asante Cook. I wish that we could, in addition to academics, recognize attitude and behavior, because so many of my friends have improved their attitudes. This friend has gone from fighting mama not to want to come in to marching in like a big girl, and I'm very proud of her. Next, I have Miss Jaden Smith, who is also receiving a spelling award. Jaden is my little teacher. She's my little organizer. I'll say, we're going to read, and she starts digging in my teacher bag to get out their pointers. So we're going to see her do great things one day. Jaden Smith, and Mr. Deshaun Payne is also receiving a spelling certificate, but he's another one that I could give an improved attitude award to. I'm very, very proud of that. We've gone from, I wish I was a baby and didn't have to go to school ever again, to being able to be here and have a good attitude and work hard. Good job.
Mr. Daniel Springer. Mr. Daniel Springer's certificate is in math. He has improved, and Mr. Daniel Springer is working good with his math. She is so respectful and quiet, and she's a fashion model, as they say. Hers is in spelling. She has immensely up in her spelling. Amaria Chapman. Amaria is just Amaria. And she improved in her spelling immensely. Give her a hand. Now we go to Miss Tiffany Thomas, 3rd grade, Dion Payne. Mr. Payne is receiving a reading award. He is improved in his reading and comprehension. Stevie has improved in his math, so if you need a mathematician, here he is. Taylor. I have the privilege of being with Nathaniel at the West Side School, and Mr. Nathaniel has improved in math, and we need another mathematician here. Jaden Marvo. Jordan, okay.
Jordan.
All right, they misspelled it, we give you a new one. They misspelled it on here. But Jordan is your name, right?
Jordan, Jaden.
Okay, Jordan. All right, she improved in spelling. Let me tell you about her. She is making 100s in spelling now. Now this is 4th and 5th graders who think they are growner. No, they are older. So, Portia Chapman, come on. Portia is getting a spelling award, and she's also a good helper. When we need something done around here, we can count on her to help us out. But she's good at Deandra Miles, where are you? Deandra has a reading certificate. She reads well, very well, and she's another helper with us. Deandra Miles.
Deandra, she's got two.
Got two. Come back, girl. Okay, she got one in math and reading. Math and reading. This is Marius Barbie. TJ, known as TJ. Mr. Tamarius is on the A. I'm at his school too. He is on the AB honor roll. And he's getting a reading certificate and a math certificate. Now with his math, he does know how to do some geometry. His teacher was Miss Jennifer, and she said that he knew how to do some geometry as well. Centavia Burr. Centavia. It's just Centavia. And she is getting a reading certificate award.
Yay. Tamara's Barbie.
This is the young man that told me that he couldn't participate in some of the activities because he had ball playing, so he had to save his energy. This is my gentleman right here. There you go, sweetie.
Centavia Burr.
This is the lady to watch out in the fashion industry. This is my class clown. There you go, sweet pie. Good.
Loriana.
She's my shy little girl, but she's really blossomed.
Shantica.
My little model.
Marvelous.
Anaya Smith. There's a lot to be said about this one. She is. She's a sweetie pie. There you go, baby. Jada Smith. We had fun, didn't we? Days of May. That is been. He is going to be a great leader one day. Deontay. This is my flirt. My male model. This young man right here is very, very, very intelligent, and I expect to see him in the White House one day. He gets on to me because I squeeze his cheeks all the time. Carmela. She's not been here as long, but she has come a long way. She's doing great. I'm not only privileged to have her here, but I also have her in 4-H.
We hope you've enjoyed our coverage of the Bransford graduation evening in Springfield. This has been Jim Ball reporting for Smoky Barn News. The Robertson County Funeral Home has been serving families for a quarter century. When it's time to celebrate and remember, to honor in loving memory, the Robertson County Funeral Home.